Yeah. It's another one-on-one with Mr. 365, man. Excuse me, I had to get my camera together, you know what I'm saying? We working with it right now today. You know, iPhone special today. I'm doing it the shortcut way. Man, I got a special guest, man. It's another full-blown trapping TV. Let them know who I got in the building with me today, bro.
Hey man, it's your boy DreDay Washington. You know what I'm saying? We live forever. You know what I'm saying? Co-CEO of the Ohio Entertainment Awards, actor, CEO, artist, manager, everything.
Everything, man. We gonna get into it, man.
For sure.
But let's start from the beginning, Dre, man, because I had the pleasure of been knowing you for a few now, man, a long little period of time now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for the people that are getting familiar with your brand as you continue to grow,
right?
Let's go back to the basics for them. How'd you get started in entertainment?
Well, I started off as an artist. I was out here grinding. We had like a pretty big fan base, I had a team and stuff. Me and my friends, for real, we was just grinding and putting out music in our basement. We called it 511. That address was 511, so it's 511 Studios. And I started touring a lot, man. I was really on the road a lot as an artist. I was really putting the grind because I was paying for everything from off top. You know what I'm saying? I was paying for, my studio time. You know what I'm saying? Back then, studio time, getting CDs getting printed up. It was no social media around at the time. So it was like, you really had to put in that work, that grind for real. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me stop you right there. Before we get too deep into the interview, pull your mic down because your dread's gonna keep hitting it, and I can already tell before we get too deep in the interview. I don't hear the static, and I'll be like, "Dang, ain't no static in here." That way, that way, you don't trip. Yeah, cool. So let's talk about that because I always talk to a lot of the curators of the culture that I have on here.
Right.
Talk to us about the grind that you had to have back, coming up with like more or less the grassroots marketing, marketing, hand-to-hand, physical contact, no internet.
So I was in a club a lot because I used to throw parties. You know what I'm saying? That was like one of my things. I was always a promoter. I always knew how to throw an event. I transferred it basically into myself as into, a brand, you know what I'm saying? So I could throw an event in, or I could, promote myself as a brand as well, because it's two different things. So I think that's what taught me for real. So I was a promoter as well. So we was packing out clubs all the time, you know what I'm saying? Packing them out. Shout out to my dude, Will Harper or whatever. He was the one who really got me, he was the one who really got me started on the parties. Because I wasn't really throwing parties, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to get my music played at first, and then I started seeing what was going on. So I caught, it's money in this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a lot of money into promoting and stuff. So that's kind of one thing, I was really into for real.
So how earlier in your artist career did you start to get into the party scene now?
It was pretty quick. Mm-hmm. It was pretty quick. So I remember being in college and stuff, having a buzz down here at Akron, down at Akron, Ohio, down at Akron, the University of Akron or whatever. I had a buzz throughout the whole campus for real. You know what I'm saying? With the music and stuff. And I used to go there. And I remember the second year that I was in, I started throwing parties. And then, that took kind of my brand to a whole different level because, when you throwing parties, you already know, that's just, that's a whole different, completely different thing.
It's a whole animal. It's a whole different animal. Yeah, I found out, we got that in common. We'll talk about that. And I wanted to say this too, because I got some Akron roots, I got family down there, you know what I'm saying? And, with knowing you, that it was kind of crazy how everything worked out. And then the people that I know that live here that's from Akron, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we know a lot of, you big in Akron, they big in Akron. You know what I'm saying? So y'all all know each other. It's just like somebody in Columbus that I would know.
Right.
But, I'm like that around Dayton, Cincinnati, Akron, Cleveland, like yourself.
Right.
So I wanted to talk to you about, before we go into everything else, Akron's music scene, because y'all got a dope music scene.
Yeah.
Y'all got a lot of dope artists. Like even yourself, like when you was doing it and you was promoting Trillnotic, like the music was dope. Like, so just talk to me a little bit about Akron's music scene, like, and how y'all kind of got y'all sound, and it's kind of like a lot of different styles of artists.
Yeah, Akron is so crazy because you would think by the, you know, how different the music is in one city, especially when I was in it. It is crazy, but you would think it was a big city because it's so many different. It was at one point it was so many different sounds. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like at the highest of the music scene from Akron, it was just like, you know, a lot of different sounds, you know, from a lot of different artists that was hungry, and you know, different sides of towns and different places. And I feel like when the music scene was at its best, to me, in my personal opinion, like, you know, you really had like you just really had different type of styles of the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had like, you know, I remember like, you know, my music was huge, you know, had a big impact at Akron, but you still had, you know, you had artists like me and my crew. We was making different type of music than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was making more kind of, you know, more mainstream sounding music at the time. You know what I'm saying? And then you had, it was just like a lot of different styles. I feel like Akron was at its best. You know what I'm saying? During them times. But even now though, you know, you still got a lot of dope artists that's grinding. You know what I'm saying? The new era.
I like a lot of Akron artists.
Yeah, it's a lot of Akron artists that's grinding. But it's just Akron as a place, it's hard, you know, it's hard to really get known in Akron. Like, you gotta move outside.
It's not hard to get known in Akron because the people know you in Akron. Akron ain't that big, like, you know what I'm saying? What you're saying is to get that outside fan base. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta get that outside fan base and then be able to, you know, like, you know, you got your brand, you know, you might be from Akron, you know, you got that's where your roots come from, you know what I'm saying? That's where maybe your main supporters come from, but you're able to travel and get love and get supporters other places. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. So with throwing the shows and rapping, and then also you got artist management and development and all of that under your belt as well. So talk to me about that. Because all of this stuff that we're speaking about comes straight in balance. Right. You know what I'm saying? It takes a strong-minded individual to do these tasks. All that. So talk to us about the artist management.
Yeah. So, I mean, just being all honest with everything, what I learned, bro, the best thing to do is put yourself first with everything. Like, you gotta, you know, with your own career, I look at it as entertainment. You gotta put yourself first. Like, you can have artists, you can have other, you know what I'm saying, situations going on, but you always got to put your personal brand first. That comes first before anything. The personal brand and your brand comes first before anything. So I look at it like this. As long as my personal brand keep going up, everything else is. And as the artists we have artists and stuff too, but we more on like me and Drew, shout out to my business partner, Andrew Lloyd, you know what I'm saying? But we more or less like, you know, we got artist development. I started an artist development label called We Live Forever or whatever last year. Yeah. So and it's we got some dope artists, you know what I'm saying, that's you know, that's doing their thing. But you gotta grind for yourself though. So if you don't grind, you don't shine over here. It's like nothing is just, you know, regular. I remember in the past, you know, artists thought managers was gonna do this and do that and do this. Nah, we'll meet you halfway. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have a platform. You could be part of the platform and do your thing. And that's where you gotta come in and take, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get you to the, you know what I'm saying, to the water. You gotta be the one to swim, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we do artist development. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely, you know, me, like I said, you know what I'm saying, when I get in these interviews, bro, like I tell everybody, you know, they conversations, they really not interviews to other people, you know, they call them interviews. Right. We homies, so, you know what I'm saying, we can jump on the phone at any time, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, but I still want to make it interesting for the people, so I gotta get an interview questions and ask like,
for sure.
Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But yeah, because I get everything that you're saying.
Yeah.
But then also, you know what I'm saying, with all of these tasks that you taking on, like you said something very important was putting yourself first.
Yeah.
I've always been a big person with that, and you asked me a question earlier.
Yeah.
And one thing I've noticed, I don't care what level of artist of the game they are.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand.
Right.
When you kind of do a service for them, but you still have to put yourself first. Yeah. A lot of people I've experienced, people can be intimidated by that, by what you just said, by taking care of you, because you only gonna take care of you like you. Yeah. Like when you don't need me no more, I still gotta swim.
You're out of there.
Yeah, I still gotta swim.
You're out of there.
So you know what I'm saying? I don't think people understand that, and what you just said was very important. And people got to look at it both ways. Yeah,
because it ain't no loyalty, bro.
Yeah.
We're like dealing with artists and stuff like that. Like, bro, you know, I deal with different artists. It ain't no loyalty for none of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, whatever is the best situation, you know, and I feel it because I was an artist too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand where that's even coming from because at the end of the day, you got to be about yourself. So, you know, I don't expect nothing else, you know, nothing more. So,
exactly.
But so that's why I'm always put myself first in, you know what I'm saying? And you could be able to, hey, I'm going to give you opportunity, but it's up to you to take full advantage of it. Because I ain't carrying, I've been carrying niggas my whole career. I'm just not carrying niggas. I got a Larry Bird back now, bro.
Come on, bro. We got,
like,
bro.
I'm cool.
Bro, I got a joke I always say, bro. I can write niggas off of my income tax. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way I didn't sponsor. Like,
if I got to do all that, bro, you ain't even worth being around me. Like if you just be a star in your role. That's all I'm asking.
In your role.
Be a star in your role, bro.
That's why you're an artist, bro, because you saying some shit. But the in your role was the key words of that sentence.
That's it.
He said be a star.
Be a star.
In your role.
In your role.
The center don't come in the game trying to throw the ball.
Point guard.
He don't throw the ball. He hikes the ball.
Unless you're Joker.
Yeah, like, but I laugh and joke about this shit all the time when I talk to people because we get it, but I'm just saying, like, we live in an age like the internet, I guess, where everybody thinks they can do everything just because they see it. And, you know, we got a device that you can do it. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it. Like, oh, yeah, I can do that. And, hey, hold this phone for me.
Right.
But I don't think, like I posted a clip earlier, Young Wally said, you know what I'm saying, 80% of rappers is trash. You know what I'm saying? But it's always that 10, 20%.
Right.
That you go, that passionate about it, they take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, let's jump over here with that because I know you hear this a lot with the awards and stuff. But before I ask you that question, where did y'all get the idea to start to say, yeah, let's do this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like a little pause just from, you know, the OHAs doing it for a little minute and then y'all picking up. So where did y'all come with the idea to say we're going to do this?
Okay, so I remember 2016, I believe. I was actually hosting it was the Ohio Hip Hop Awards was still going on. And shout out to the Ohio Hip Hop Awards. You know, there was always a big platform. Well, pretty much the biggest award show platform ever.
Yeah.
You know, we all were inspired by them. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them.
Sure.
But as far as, you know, what we was doing, I was actually hosting the Ohio Hip Hop Awards showcase they had before the Ohio Hip Hop Awards. And that's where I met Andrew Lloyd at, actually. You know what I'm saying? And he came down there. That's the first time I met him or whatever. And he was already doing Ohio Entertainment Awards. So this is the year that passed was the 13th year or whatever of the Ohio Entertainment Awards. So I'm guessing that was year, if that was 16, that was maybe year 5 or 6 or something like that. So it was pretty fresh, but he still was. I was starting to hear about the Ohio Entertainment Awards, and I remember I just reached out to him. I remember I inboxed him. You know what I'm saying? I inboxed him or whatever one day, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? Just he came down. We actually met at the you know, the showcase or whatever. But I inboxed him, we talked, and then we just started working together after that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had a partner, he had a partner. Shout out to his partner, Box. You know what I'm saying? That passed away some years ago. Shout out to Box. And my partner at the time, shout out to my boy Ayo and shit. And you know, we was working together. You know, still working together. But then me and Drew, you know, when me and Drew really started getting consistent, you know, we was kind of taking things to a different level. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, as far as so like I said, he was going. I came around Ohio Entertainment Awards around 2018. You know what I'm saying? So my experience, though, man, it's been crazy though, because you know, it's a different era, because now it's social media. I remember like when Ohio Hip Hop Awards, social media was around, but it's not nothing like how it is now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's different though, because you know, first of all, it's way more artists, it's way more people, it's way more entrepreneurs, and you can't get everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be people you miss. It's really millions of people out here in Ohio that's doing something in entertainment. Right. So you're gonna miss people, but I feel like it's dope, man, because we really try to give people their flowers. Like, you really try to give people like, you know.
But how? Look, just to pause you right there. How do people get on y'all's radar though? If they haven't been?
Right. I mean, as far as even as the process, as the Ohio Entertainment Awards process is, as far as usually it's like September of every year, we have like a nomination process. Mm-hmm. It's as far as, so, you know, people can you know, send their information in, or like if it's an artist or whatever, or entrepreneur to EBK or whatever, and people can like kind of not vote for, nominate people they think should be in each category. Mm-hmm. So that usually like September to usually like a month or whatever. So we do that process. So that gives time for people to be able to, you know what I'm saying, actually send their stuff in. But as far as the lock in, I mean, just as if you're an artist, I mean, you just got to be. We throw some of the biggest shows, some of the biggest festivals. You know what I'm saying?
Because y'all have different platforms. Though. Yeah, like, you can get like a vendor table.
Get a vendor table. It's so many different things. You can perform. Promotion. You can show you get promotion. It's so many different things. Like, and you know, I mean, I just look at it like if you hungry and you want to, you know, get some, you know, you want to catch some people's eyes, some, you know. I mean, me and Drew, we've been doing it for a while, and we have a pretty big platform. So it's like, if you want to get on a platform, it's not a hard thing. You just gotta be consistent and show that you really trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we really just trying to give people their flowers, man. That's it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, because people do great things all the time and will never get no type of love or no type of even, no, you know what I'm saying? No type of
preach.
Yeah, man.
No, you definitely been grinding, and that's what my platform is for Ohio, for the Midwest, not just for Ohio. I'll tell everybody that, because I've had people here from Sacramento, people that flew in from Florida, people that flew from everywhere, Indianapolis. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not one of that, but I do want people to know most of the material coming from this platform will be Ohio based. That way, just like the Ohio Entertainment Awards, when you go look for Ohio culture, you can go to like your pages, certain people's pages that do certain things, you know what I'm saying, that push the culture. Right. Yeah, me and you had an experience. We kind of started out together. We had an idea about doing tours together. Yeah. And we started actually putting tours together. We had both been doing shows. Yeah. For a little bit at time at that moment. For sure. We was introduced, you know what I'm saying, shout out to the homie Shake.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, but we was introduced. I mean, you kind of we did some epic stuff that you still do to this day. And I always tell you, I applaud you on keeping that train rolling.
Right.
With the Music Is My Religion tour. Just the early process of that.
Right.
Of with me and you doing all the bumps and bruises and it really just everything. Because I look at, that was the, like, you could quit or you can keep going.
Right.
And for sure, I didn't quit, like I'm saying. Right. But, like, I applaud you for keeping that train going the way you did to even incorporate it to what you have going on with your showcases, because you do that showcase. Right. You do the award showcase. Right. And I'm like, man, always hit you like, hey, you be grinding.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, bro.
You be grinding.
Yeah. No, I remember that, though. That was, because that was, when we was doing that back in, I think, 16, that was the first time, like, I even, like, put together, like, a independent artist tour like that. You know what I'm saying? So
that was both of us.
It was a learning experience for both of us, for real.
I feel like you right now. Like, I'm a professional.
Right.
And coordinating, doing a show, like anything involving a real event. Like me and Dre. Look, this is funny. We can talk about this now.
Right.
My daughter's 8. My daughter was being born in the middle of the tour. Like, and let's talk about this because people don't be transparent. This, I ain't gonna say me and Dre fell out, but like Dre was mad at me. I'm not laughing at the shit, but like in the middle of the tour, like I'm having a baby. You feel me?
Right.
Bro, this is crazy. Like I had to jump off. Like, I think I came from Dayton. And remember, we had went before that. We went to like Kansas or something.
Oh yeah.
Bro, we was this is me and Dre. This is on our dime, hustling. Like that's what I'm saying. To where we come from, to where Dre, like, and this is where the bond. Where like I always tell people, like, man, that's my dog. Like, anytime you can go to that type of level with somebody in business, not just a friendship business. We trust it. It's me and him. We got artists riding. It'd be different if me and Dre was just in the rental together riding to these states. But we got artists with us.
Man.
We got artists with us. We booked the artists from Texas, from Fort Worth. Like this the early stages of it. Like, so it's like to where we took it to, like, both of us. Like, I ain't talking, this interview ain't about me, but I'm just saying, like, I understand where he took it to and how he took it to, because, and I'm not going to say the tour was a failure. It was just a learning experience, definitely on us. We had to we learned what people do when they invest money in the situations. And now every situation we make sure this and that. Like, you feel me? But how now, years later, do you deal with that? Because it still comes, with those shows comes a lot of stress with artists. Just doing the show. You put the whole show together, that's easy. That's the easy part. As soon as the show comes, it's chaos from the door.
It is.
How do you deal with that?
Man, I mean, I'm kind of used to it too, but I don't know, bro. A part of me now, like, when I do it, because, like, I don't know. Like, now it's like when I do shows and stuff, I kind of tell niggas how it is. Like, I'm not, like, during the show, like, y'all ain't about to stress me the fuck out. I refuse. Like, this will be the last fucking show, nigga. Hey, like Michael Jackson said, this is it. This will be it. Like, I'm just, now, bro, it's different now because I've been doing it so long. It's like, hey, I let niggas know. I let artists know, like, hey, chill, man. Like, hey, y'all signed up. We're going to get y'all on. Because you already know, like, that's one of the biggest things, too. Artists, they get there, they want to perform, they blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Because all they going to do is perform and leave anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey, y'all going to chill, relax. You know what I'm saying?
I seen somebody make a post last week. I ain't going to put it on blast and say who it is, but I seen somebody make a post. It's 2025. How do you feel about that part that you just said? The artists just come in, perform, and leave.
Bro, performing and leaving is the wackest shit ever, bro. I hate that shit with a passion. I don't know how that shit started. Like, I don't know. Whoever started that shit, hey, man, he got over it. He got over it. Because it's sad, though, because I see even less artists now, like, taking themselves seriously, like, even getting merch. Like, get you a merch table or get you, your fans come in with you, your supporters come in with you. Why they ain't all got your shirt on with your name? Like, just little simple shit. Like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like the hunger ain't there for a lot of artists, or I don't know. It just, or
no,
people think. I feel like maybe artists feel like, some artists feel like, cause they rap and they record, that's it. But don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, you really gotta get your branding together. You know, like, what type of artist you're trying to be, what type of person you're trying to be. People got to know you as a brand. They got to trust that consistency. You're going to bring consistency. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're an artist, if you just do, you know, you're going to drop music consistently. Like, you're going to like, you know, be active consistently and whatever, you know.
But that plays a part back to what you said earlier of what we Lit Forever stands for. And that's the artist development. And that's what artists you said, I don't know. And I said, you do know. This is what they're lacking, me and you. This is what me and you do for a living. Since me and you have known each other, you had artists, I had artists. We was merging artists together, putting them on the shows, making them bigger. You have not stopped doing that. I have not stopped doing that. I have been doing tours still. You've been doing tours still. That my tours be great nowadays. Like, you know what I'm saying? And yours be great nowadays. I see them. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that is what the artists are lacking, because that's what I was saying earlier with the internet. People think, oh, I can drop a video. Let me hire such and such to drop the video. Oh, let me go on Vlad TV. Oh, let me go on this platform. And overnight, they think it's going to be where the next artist already is, and they've been grinding for 3 to 4 years, and it don't happen like that. So that's the age of what we're dealing with, where, you know, it's kind of the artists that do have a passion. You do got artists that are coming through a system.
Yeah, for sure.
You still got people that's raised in the church. You still got that's being molded by real individuals. You still got people that's family members that been in the music, like us. Like my son, he could be out here dropping right now, just recklessly putting stuff out, or he can listen to what I'm saying. And listen to these interviews and what you saying on these interviews. Because you just told everybody the formula. You said it was simple. That's what you just said about 5 minutes ago on here. You was like, it's very simple. Get you a merch table. Get you this. Get you that. Get you some money.
And like I said, even with the getting money part, like, everybody, you know, not a good scammer. Everybody not good in the streets. So if you know that, just get a job. It's okay. Look at it as temporary. You know, it's only temporary. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to last forever. Like, you just do what you got to do to get your personal life in check. So, you know, you can handle your bills. You can handle whatever you got to handle. And then, you know, get your music together. But, you know, you got to have your personal life. The better your personal life is, the better your business, the easier your business is going to be. Because if not, you're going to spend all that energy, you know what I'm saying, all that energy, depressed as fuck in your personal life. And then notice, damn, I can't do shit. I ain't got no money. I ain't got this. I ain't got that. And it's going to hold you back even more. Like, it's going to, and at the end of the day, you're going to get older and older, and shit is going to fly by. And it's not going to be where you want to be. So, what I would suggest to anybody, just make sure your personal life is first. You know what I'm saying? Before you even handle chasing your dreams and whatever you're doing. You know, or, like I said, get you a job so it pays for your bills and all your shit, so you can focus, you know what I'm saying, you know, the time away for your job, you can focus on, you know, getting your shit together, you know, as far as, you know, whatever your thing, you're an artist, you know, or that, or you're an entrepreneur working on that, you know what I'm saying, get your brand together. So
that's how I know you do this for a living like myself, and you've been on a podcast tour. This how I know.
Right.
And I love it because he just answered my next question without me having to ask it. But that was what I was going to ask him when I was about to ask about what advice would you give somebody, you know, in your looking up to you coming up. He just told you.
Yeah.
So anybody that's looking at DreDay, Drew, I ain't gonna speak for Drew. We not, but if you look at what they're building, what they're doing, he's giving you. He just gave you the advice, the tools.
And don't nobody care about your fucking excuses. I be seeing people making so many excuses, like people care about.
Talk about it.
Don't nobody care about your excuses. In this entertainment business, nobody cares.
Yeah, this ain't that.
Like this is kind of like the you know, you selling weed, like you know what I'm saying. If you can't supply, somebody else will. It's just like that quick too. That you know what I'm saying? That fast. So it's like, hey man, like I said, work on your personal life as much as you can. Try to get some consistent money. You know, but don't nobody care about your excuses. You know, don't nobody care. You know, really no. It's so many artists nowadays. It's like oversaturated. Like, it's like all the good artists these days. You really don't. It's hard to hear them now. It's hard to see them now because it's so much other bullshit around. You know what I'm saying? It's it just. I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, don't nobody care, bro. Nobody cares.
Look. You said some shit, bro. Like I said, that's how I know you. And we dealing with what we deal with. Like I said, me and you, like one in the same. That we like evil twins. That's the other. You. I'll let you be the good twin. And I'll be the bad twin, and vice versa, because it's some places people might look at you like, oh, fuck, right? Like, could we get the same rap? And that's what I'm saying. But people love us, but they love you to hate you.
Yeah.
But what
they can keep hating on me.
Yeah, no,
that's
cool.
I like it.
Yeah, no, you gotta, bro.
I need that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I need more of y'all niggas, man.
Okay, look.
Hey, too much good shit been going on lately. I need more haters. I need more. So if you want to be a hating ass nigga out there, just point it my way. Hey, this thing got purple on. This dark skin nigga got purple. Goddamn right, I got purple on there. Hate on me, nigga.
All right, Dre. Now remember this interview. Remember you saying this, because one thing I did in my career, and I should clip. I'm gonna have my son clip this. What you just said,
right?
Because you just said exactly what I said on my DVD. I had a DVD back in 2007.
Right.
I was like one of the first people to drop DVDs back then.
Right.
I said exactly what you just said verbatim. Like, I know I need more haters. Hate on me.
Yeah, man.
I said that. Like, so look, guess what happened? Because all the hate, bro, I just started getting hate. Bro, don't nobody like me to this day. Not saying that I want them to like me, because I'm with what he said. Show me all the fake shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Don't be all fake love and shit. Nah, hate me now. Show me you hate me.
And like I said, especially the hate I get, it's really from, like, people that's not even in my, like, that don't support me no way. Like, don't even support me so why would I even care? Like I said, I value constructive criticism from people who support me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who actually come to my shows, who actually like my posts, actually share my posts. You know what I'm saying? Even on something small like that, I see that shit and I appreciate it. But it be niggas, bro. I be out, it be crazy. Like, he'll tell me everything I'm doing, but he haven't liked one post of mine.
Yeah.
But he tells me, he breaks it down, everything I'm doing. I just be looking at this nigga like, bro, this shit is crazy right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't even like my post. You telling me in person, but can I even like it though? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy work right there to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. But it's like that, bro. That's a welcome to Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be doing that, and they just put you in it. But look, tell me about the acting thing. I know you've been doing acting, directing, short films.
And that's been dope, bro. It's been like I don't know, man. I feel like I needed it just for like even the art side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as an artist, like that's why I be understanding where artists be coming from. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with a lot of shit though. But I understand where they're coming from because I was an artist in that situation too.
Yeah.
But as far as an actor, man, I feel like it's dope, man. Like, you know, being able to, you know, show like a different side of me. Like, I feel like being a good actor, you got to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know, you know what I'm saying, what, you know, type of role you're going to get. But I've been loving it, though, just being able to. And we basically going to be able to put different people on, different actors that, you know, didn't have a chance before to get on the big screen. They going to get on the big screen with us. And a lot of people are going to watch the movie. Like, we just had, we got a new movie that's about to come out in probably like late, early April, hopefully. It's called She Never Believed, written by my boy Andrew Lloyd, shot and edited by Logan Kingston. That's my first starring role in that one. That should be hitting on Tubi like early April, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But we also got on YouTube under We Lit Forever Films, which is our new film production company. It's called We Lit Forever Films on YouTube, and we got a short film called Game Over. We about to drop part 3, so it's gonna be pretty dope. So we just been working on a lot, man. I've been having like a lot of different acting opportunities. I got a movie right now on Tubi called Boarding House. Shout out to HWIC Films. I got a few more movies coming out on Tubi, hopefully this year. One movie I did some acting out in Youngstown called T Street should be dropping this year. So I've been doing a lot, man. But the film, I've been noticing too, man, it's crazy with like the actors and stuff too. It's like a whole community. So it's like a whole community, especially like in the Cleveland, Akron. Because Cleveland, Ohio is like one of the biggest independent cities for like, you know, independent films. Like it's pretty big. Like you got Cleveland, I know Detroit is pretty big there. Atlanta and like Memphis. It's like kind of the 4 biggest places for like independent films. You know what I'm saying? And like it's like a whole community there though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But actors are like artists though. A lot of artists, a lot of actors, like I feel like artists know kind of you more like you gotta promote yourself. But actors, it be like a lot of actors, they don't promote themselves though. Like it's all about the acting. It's not about their brand. And like you gotta have a brand too. You gotta you gotta have a reason to want people to see you in their movie or see you in their film or want to book you for a gig or one. It's so many. You gotta have your social media together.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, damn. You spit some jewels because I always wanted to know. I mean, I've been doing the acting thing for a little bit too. You right.
Yeah.
Like it's a community. Like it's just like. And you know what I'm saying? I've actually, like yourself, had the pleasure of being in some nice roles. You know what I'm saying? Around some, to where you seeing those type of things. Like, it's all kind of like the same thing.
Right.
It's all really about how you move. But the experience that you have coming up, just as, like you said, being an artist, it kind of prepares you for these roles.
For sure.
That we in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, what else can we expect from these 2025? I know you got a lot coming up, about the spring, about to hit. What can we expect, from Fr DreDay, We Live Forever, what's going on?
Yeah. Like I said, we working on this new short film that my first kind of script that I wrote. I wrote this. It's called Game Over. It's on YouTube under We Live Forever Films. So we working on that right now, and then we actually about to start. We got that She Never Believed that's about to drop hopefully early April. But we also got we're about to be working on a new film in the next month or month and a half or whatever. So we're gonna have another full-length film or whatever. And we got like a lot of events coming up, man. I got 330 weekend about to come up, and we're gonna do it in Akron, Ohio this year. We got March 28th is me and Ayo's birthday party. It's a 90s party. And then Saturday, March 29th is we got a comedy show at the Link Bistro down in Akron, Ohio. And then on Sunday we got the show there. You know what I'm saying? So, follow me on DreDay Forever Baby on Instagram, on Facebook, DreDay Forever Baby. And that's with the number 4, DreDay Forever Baby. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep doing what we're doing, man. We live forever.
Man, we for sure appreciate you, man, for coming in, tapping in with the people, man. Shout out, like you said, Drew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to the homie.
Anybody else you want to shout out while you here?
Yeah, man, shout out to all the hustlers, man. Shout out to all the hustlers out there that's chasing their dreams and trying to be the best, the best version of themselves every day when they wake up. Shout out to my boy Deshaun too. So yeah, man, we live forever, man. We just gonna keep doing what we doing, you know what I'm saying? Forever, That's it.
For sure. It's been another, man, full-blown trapping TV with Mr. 365. DreDay came, spit some game for y'all. Hope y'all paid attention. When y'all see the clips, make sure y'all share them, like, comment, tear them up. You know what I'm saying? Salute them. Yeah, man, we appreciate you, man. We're going to keep giving you your flowers, keep putting on for the state. I do want to ask you that before you get out of here, though.
Yeah.
Because, we have been getting a lot of good recognition now. Ohio's kind of coming up, man. How you feel about everybody, kind of starting to pay attention to the Ohio movement that we've been pushing for so long?
Yeah, man. The grind been crazy. I feel like, we all got like a piece of this puzzle. We all got a piece of this puzzle putting this Ohio movement together. But I don't know. I feel like it's dope. I feel like it's definitely time, though. But I feel like I said, man, you got to be a star in your role. You got to be able to be consistent enough to, promote yourself as a brand, promote, whatever you're doing. So, once it's your time, because the opportunity has come, you be able to, maximize out of the opportunity. But if you're not ready, then it's gonna pass you up, and you may never get the opportunity ever again. So you gotta figure it out, man. Sink or swim, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't about to sink. I'll tell you that. I've been grinding too long to sink. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So
say that.
Yeah.
Hey, again, man, we definitely appreciate what you do for Ohio, what you do for the culture. It's definitely not overlooked. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good things, man.
Right.
We appreciate it. Keep on pushing.
For sure.
Man, we look forward to, this year's awards, showcases, all of that. Artists tap in, hit it up on all the social media, get in tune. Ohio, we pushing on our end. It's full-blown trapping TV, Mr. 365, man. Y'all know where to follow us at. YouTube, Instagram, Us Ohio Media, Facebook, Us Ohio Media. You know how to get in tune with us. Us Ohio Studios on Instagram, too. Full-blown trapping TV on Instagram. When y'all see these clips, make sure y'all drop the comments, man. It's an Ohio movement. Ohio got something.
Don't be a hater, man. But if you want to be a hater, it's cool too. Hey, I appreciate y'all too.
No, we appreciate that too. No, we just we pray for you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that too. Just let us know you a hater. That's cool too.
For sure.
But nah, man, when y'all see it, man, make sure y'all share it. Get next to it. Hey, man, Dre, I appreciate you coming through, bro. We got another one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.